Yeah, when I tell people that I work in food justice or folks, usually think of food justice, I think the mainstream message um, has basically said to people that food justice is about making poor people eat fruits and vegetables, or food justice is programs that are aimed to fix so-called food deserts, right? And while these issues are definitely important, the interesting thing is that the fact that these issues exist are not by accident. They are actually due to intentional, structural, and institutional oppression that were enacted through historical and modern day policies and exclusion, right? I've come to understand it as kind of two things, right? The first is like the journey um, towards busting open, dismantling oppressive systems that keep um, people living in the highest weight, like the fattest bodies, from fully thriving and being able to participate in a society, right? So that's the first part. The second part really is more active, like it's the process of like rebuilding. What does it mean to like rebuild, reclaim, develop policies, practices that center the dignity and respect of all fat people? So that's kind of where I approach it, especially from the policy space and the food. Um, and the food justice space, is that how can we rebuild, how can we reclaim this notion that fat people are deserving of dignity and respect? And that's how we should be approaching all sorts of decisions around policymaking and like developing practices. And we use a weight centric paradigm to measure the success of food justice or food access initiatives. um, we're set up to fail, right? Why? Because we're not measuring the right thing. What does it mean to achieve food justice, right? That means people are fed. That means people have the dignity restored that they need to be able to access food that nourishes them. But food justice doesn't seem to want to measure that, right? So like they just keep, I don't know what other um metaphor to use, like they're beating like a dead horse, because they're saying that, oh, we're not successful because people are not getting smaller, so therefore let's just just keep dumping money into the same thing over and over, expecting different results. But I'm like, what if the results you're looking for
It's
isn't
not that.
is not that, right?